welcome to another live stream. Today I have a special guest for you, and we're going to be speaking about how fitness affects relationships. But before we start, let's introduce you, my brother, Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
Hey, Gia.
Aaron Reed.
I'm the author of The Supernatural Lifestyle, and it's a book I wrote on nutrition to give you your food choices, how to group them together, and when to eat them. And then I supercharged all of that with the ability to manipulate your insulin spikes. And so by doing that, I have figured out a way to be eating all the time towards my goals, which will change your body composition versus a depletion diet where you crash and hit a wall and have to stop. Like, The Supernatural Lifestyle is a way of life, and it's a great book for anyone to read because when you read it, you start feeling really smart, have all these aha moments like, duh, I knew that. And just the way that I write it, it's very helpful. So I have that. And, I had created a whole brand of supplements off of that. And I've been doing all kind of stuff in the film industry and everything for the last 6 years with that. But I'm at a rebrand right now. So I just rebranded The Supernatural Lifestyle to Super Style. Okay.
We are going to start listening to some different reels on how fitness affects relationships. So let's start with the first one. And Aaron has not heard any of these, so I'm just going to let him.
I haven't seen any of these. This is going to be great.
Okay, let's go.
Women like men who are in shape, or do women like men with dad bods? I'm about to tell you. Women have one night stands with guys who are in shape. Women are sexually attracted to guys who are in shape. Women like to have fun with guys who are in shape. You see, women don't usually settle down with these type of guys because they don't want to deal with the problems that come with dealing with these type of guys. What's the problems? Options. Men who take care of their bodies, men who take care of themselves, keep their look up to par, have options with women. No cap. You see, women are emotionally attached to the dad bod guy. The dad bod guy is safe. He's the safe guy. She knows where he gonna be at, on the couch eating chips, not working out. He's controllable. That's why she married him. No cap.
Oh, wow. So do you want to start with this or do you want me to start?
So there is some validity to what he's saying. There is some truth to it, right? So like you'll hear a girl say, I like a dad bod, but they're doing it because several things. Some of the girls online, they're doing it to attract a certain clientele. We know where that's going. But then there's another side where they're saying that because the women who are not fit or in the gym every day don't want to be with somebody who's going to make them step up or level up. Or you would be a perfect example. You have a very regimented schedule. You're very disciplined. You would find it very difficult to be with somebody who wouldn't want to go to the gym, wouldn't want to eat healthy, want to be drinking, want to have junk food in the pantry, right? Am I right?
100%.
So what's your feedback on this one? Have you heard women say that I like dad bods, but then not really?
In my opinion, there is a lot of truth to what he said. But what he's saying is, the woman that has a problem with dating a guy like me is because I have options is number one, either super controlling, super insecure, or that. Yeah. Because like at the end of the day, it becomes she wants to have an upper hand in the relationship. So instead of two people being the same, the idea of they both being great, this type of woman he's talking about would prefer a man they feel is beneath them. So they get all the attention. So I think that, like a female that wants to date a dad bod and then have a one night stand with a guy that's in great shape, it's all fucked up. The whole situation is fucked up. And there is truth to that. And that is miserable because she's like thinking to herself, like either, I don't know, she doesn't deserve that, or maybe he's right in the way that some guys do have options, or maybe she knows that she's like a fucking 7.
No, I've heard women go, I purposely stay away from the good looking guy or the fit guy because he's going to cheat on me, or I don't want to deal with the other side of things. Like, this is how a lot of women feel. I think everybody has a certain little bit of insecurity. Every human alive has insecurity. I don't care who they are, right? But there's degrees of it. And I think one of the main things that fitness does is it definitely helps with your confidence. Okay. It helps with your abilities, like knowing, when you look in the mirror, when you see, if you're looking in the mirror and you like what you see, you're going to feel better about everything that you do. It's going to apply, it's going to transcend to everything you do. That's why I said it goes into relationships. How you look and feel is going to have to do with attraction, right? When you don't have that attraction there, you're going to start losing respect. You're going to start losing the sex. Once the sex goes down, pretty much everything goes down, right? So I think, yeah, there's a huge amount of why fitness needs to be in every single part of everything you do. You need to be healthy long term. And if you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have discipline and doesn't want to do what it takes to be fit, then they're going to purposely say things like, I like the dad bod.
Lost the plot. So they all seem to be saying at the moment that they like dad bods, and the pictures that they're showing are like this. This is not a dad bod. This is what a dad bod looks like. Okay, women? I always wondered why on those videos where women get interviewed, asked what their type is, so many of them would say dad bod. It's because they don't know what one is. Also, the disrespect to call this kind of physique a dad bod. It takes years of hard work to look like that. So my conclusion is that women like guys with muscles, but most of them don't care if you're shredded and have abs.
So what do you think about that?
So I think he's right. I don't think that's a dad bod. I think he's muscular. He looks like he's strong and he looks healthy. He might not look like he's ready for his photo shoots, but the other guy, that they were showing, obviously was dad bod, like dysmorphic gut hanging way out, skinny arms, everything. But I think he's right. There needs to be some kind of there needs to be some kind of people see so much stuff on the internet that they just think that this has to be this or nothing.
No, people are extremely superficial. All they see is exterior. They have no clue about. I talk about this in the fitness industry, right? How long I've been in the fitness industry. If they don't see you ripped and cut and 10% body fat, they automatically think you're not fit. And it's no. Yeah. As a woman, you cannot be 10% year round. That's just it's not even realistic. So even I step on stage, the next day I gained 7 pounds of water within 24 hours. So it's just not realistic. We have to understand that body is actually fit, just has, fluid. He's not ripped. He's not.
If he's sitting right now, you gotta understand something. One of two things too. He's not ready for this photo. Somebody took this photo. So maybe if he sucked in and hit his abs, you might see all 6 of them.
Lighting, exactly. Lighting.
You might see all 6 of them there. He pulls it in, and then boom, then you think, oh, he don't look bad. But in this moment, he's just casually walking around. Maybe he's on the exhale, he's breathing. Who knows what's going on here? But people just love to try to cast everybody in a bad light. I remember when this happened to Schwarzenegger. Somebody took a picture of Schwarzenegger at the beach one time as an older dude, and they just were talking all this shit because he didn't look like he did when he was winning the Olympia in his fucking 20s.
I remember.
What world do we live in where that is okay to do that? You know what I'm saying? And then, because it's somebody like Schwarzenegger that's been on top forever, people just kind of think it's okay to pick at him. And it's not. So I have a lot of productions going on behind the scenes that people don't see on social media because they only see me in the pool or at the gym and stuff. That doesn't mean I don't have other things going on. I just can't fucking talk about it right now. But when I can, it's going to be really cool. Believe that. And you just got to stay tuned in. So Gia, thanks for having me on the show. I think we should definitely do this more often because I love your insight.